Hello friends, today we'll discuss one of the important missions of ISRO, that is NISAR. From prelims perspective, we need to understand what is the objectives of this mission and some details of the mission. From mains perspective, we need to know what are the applications with regards to this, how it can benefit India, and also how it forms an important pillar of India-US relations. So let's start. Let's understand first what is NISAR. NISAR is nothing but NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. This is an observatory satellite which is being developed both by NASA and ISRO jointly. Now it is expected to be launched in the month of Jan 2024 from Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. Now this will operate for minimum period of 3 years and it will be a low Earth orbit. Low Earth orbit means it will be at the height of low Earth orbit observatories are at the height of ranging from 200 kilometers to 2000 kilometers. So this observatory will be a low Earth observatory. Now, what's the importance of NISAR is it is a first radar which has both L band and S bands. This L band and S band are different radio frequencies to observe the Earth's data. Now, basically, L band, the importance of L band is it can penetrate the forest, it can penetrate high trees, and it can give accurate data of the Earth's surface. Similarly, S-band radio frequencies ensure that the changes in the cryosphere or mainly ice or water can be recorded. So with this one satellite, both L-band and S-band are covered, which will ensure that the changes which are happening in our plant surface can be measured with on a centimeter across. So with very accurate detail, it can give the observatory data. So this is the importance of this satellite. Now, what's the contribution of NASA in this regard is NASA has provided L-band radar and GPS system and also a solid state recorder to store data. ISRO has provided S-band radar, the geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. Since you have seen that it will be launched from Sriharikota, the launch vehicle has been provided by ISRO and the spacecraft is provided by ISRO. So this is the cooperation of NASA and ISRO in this regard. Now these are some technical details about the mission. Now let's see what are the applications of NISAR. This is important from perspective of means. Now how this mission will help. Now first and foremost, it will help to measure Earth's changing ecosystem. Ecosystem in the sense it will help measure changes in forest, changes in the crop coverage, or the sea level rise, groundwater, how much ice glaciers are melting. All this can be measured by this satellite. So, as per ISRO, the primary aim of the mission is in 3 disciplines. One is ecosystems, which you have seen vegetation and carbon cycle. Second is deformation, that is solid earth studies, and third is cryosphere sciences. So with vegetation and urban carbon cycle, it means it will record carbon stock, how changes are taking place in carbon stock. So basically carbon stock means the coverage of forest or the green coverage in India, the trees coverage in India, it will map with this satellite. Now deformation, solid earth studies, it will map the earth's surface. It will map the various landforms like mountains or volcanic eruptions. All those can be mapped to this satellite. And cryosphere means the study of ice or glaciers. That is primarily relating to climate drivers or effects on sea level. So this will help us understand the impact of climate change accurately. It will measure the ice sheets. It will measure how the sea level is rising and how the ice is melting and how the climate change is contributing to all these factors. So specifically to India, it will acquire data over Indian coasts and monitor annual changes in bathymetry along the deltaic regions. So bathymetry generally means the study of depth of water bodies. So this satellite will help us monitor that changes. Basically, it will help to understand how much of coastal erosion is taking place due to rising in sea level, and also how much of shoreline accretion is being monitored with this satellite. Now, apart from this study, it will also observe sea ice characteristics over the seas surrounding India's Antarctic polar stations. So it will also help in determining the marine oil spill, and it will give quick information regarding the spill, so preventive measures can be taken and the extent of damage caused due to oil spill can be reduced, since it will give an early warning if there is any oil spill in oceans. So these are the main applications of NISAR. Now also from mains perspective, we need to understand how India and US are cooperating in domain of space. Now recently, India and US have signed something called ICET, that is Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies. Now in that, there are various technologies included, but space is also one of the important aspect of this program, and it includes both human space exploration and also commercial space partnership. So as we know that ISRO is going to launch Gaganyaan, which is its first human space mission. NASA has also started a mission called Artemis, which plans to send astronaut to the moon. So in this regard, there is scope of partnership between India and US. Recently, the US NASA head had visited India, and there has been an agreement on training an Indian astronaut for the mission to International Space Station by end of 2024. So NASA will train an Indian astronaut selected by ISRO. Also, both NASA and ISRO have set up a joint working group for space collaboration. Now, some of the topics in this are radiation impact studies, micrometeorite, orbital, sorry, orbital debris, and space health and medicine aspects. So, NASA and ISRO have started working jointly from various space studies aspect. So this part can be important from your GS to international relation. One of the aspects of Indo-US relation can be science and space cooperation, where you can mention these points. So this covers our topic regarding NISAR. Thank you.